Okay, your go.
Okay, this is Corky Kessler, and I want to give some exciting news about the federal incentives. We now have two. We have 168 that runs to the end of 2022 and has no dollar limit of expense, and it doesn't matter whether you're active or passive. Everyone gets 100% loss, but the movie or television show has to be put in service before the end of 2022. Now they just extended 181, which was the former incentive, where spending triggers it. It doesn't have to be shown. And as soon as the money is spent in the year or years, it's 100% loss. And under that, I've wiped out about 200 people's federal taxes under 181. And that runs through the end of 2020. You can be grandfathered under 181 before the end of 2020 if you have a screenplay or teleplay, and if you have a budget, and you do one day of photography with some dialogue, and you have the investor documents, you'll be grandfathered forever. But you have to elect for it on the first tax return filed for the film. So to put that in a different framework, you do not have to use the one day with dialogue that you film. You can amend the screenplay. You don't need investors. You need a screenplay in my office or teleplay. You need the one day that you film from it in my file. You need a budget. It's not a full budget, a summary budget. And you need the investor documents, but you don't need any investors. And then you're grandfathered for life. There's no end date. So that's 181. It's to the end of 2020. And the last time before it got extended, I extended 37 projects under 181. And 168 will run in parallel to 181, and it's great news for people because depending on where they're at and what they're doing, they can pick and choose.
Okay, go.
And one thing further, for 181, if you're active in the production or you're made active in the production, you can write off your 100% loss in the year or years that the money is spent. If you have passive income and need a passive loss, this will wipe out your passive loss in the year that it's spent. But if you're passive in the film and have no passive income and you're not made active, then you still have 100% loss, but you spread it out over a few years.
You just talked to us about the federal incentive and the 181
being extended to the end of 2020, and now we have two federal incentives to choose for. It's an unbelievable time for independent filmmakers.
Awesome. And so we are going to add this to the presentation that we have on Twitter, and then we'll write an article about it. Thank you, Corky. And if they want to contact you, where do they contact you?
They can contact me at Corky Kessler at AOL.com, Corky Kessler, Kessler at AOL.com, or call me on my cell, 312-925-2110.
Or catch us at Sundance.
And if you're coming to Sundance, you should go and sign up for our panels and pitch session and judging Tuesday, January 28th. But if you're not, on the 28th of January at 10 a.m. Chicago time, it's 9 a.m. Mountain time. Go and search Independent Filmmaker Day, and you can watch them live that day, and you can ask questions.
Excellent. That's the panel I'm on. I'm on. Yay. Okay. Thank you.